It's preparing. Okay.
All right, call the meeting to order. Potential park project updates. I've not heard any more from.
Let me take attendance.
Oh, take attendance, please.
Okay. Oh, shoot, we have a backlash or whatever. Craig Leggett. Michael Biddle.
Yes, ma'am.
Brian Campbell.
Here.
Mike Wild.
I'm here.
Dave O'Brien.
Here.
Michael Biddle. Here. Brian Campbell.
Here.
Yeah.
Mike Wild.
I'm here.
Dave O'Brien. Michael Biddle.
I'm getting playback from YouTube
Mike Wild.
during the Zoom meeting.
Dave O'Brien.
Can you mute it?
Michael Biddle.
If I mute it, will they hear what's going on? Oh, see. So this is the Zoom meeting. This is the YouTube.
Okay, minimize the. If you go to YouTube, is this YouTube?
Zoom meeting.
YouTube.
Okay, minimize the. Or Zoom.
You just minimized it.
There's Zoom. Where's? Return the meeting.
Can we turn this off?
No, because you need that for this.
Well, what's that for then?
If we do that, so that's the microphone. If we do that, it'll cut the speaker. You won't be able to hear
Okay.
me. Potential project update. Brian, can you hear me?
Yes,
Did you ever?
I hear you.
Falls?
What was that, Dave?
Did you ever contact Hudson Falls or Kingsbury on that park project?
I have to do that, yeah. Mr. Humiston, as I remember.
Yeah, Todd Humiston. That's there up there to fix those fences over there.
Did Nick say if that was the actual place he was talking about?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, it is. So before we go down, Mike Grasso is here also. Mike has been approved by Warren County. He's coming up to vote on Washington County. He'll be a new member of the IDA.
Hey, good morning, Mike.
Brian Campbell said good morning.
Good morning, Brian.
Okay, we have not heard any more from Nolan Projects. So we met with them a couple weeks ago, haven't heard another word from them. They're supposed to get back to us, so that's all we have for that one. Any other project updates, Brian?
Only the slaughterhouse people you talked to, but I don't know where it's at yet.
No place yet. We're meeting with them on Monday to talk about finances and stuff.
Okay.
We have a dewatering facility, a potential project with the slaughterhouse. They want to build a slaughterhouse over there, buy one of the buildings, so initial stages, we're trying to get the financing together. And then hopefully they will be able to do that and pay off the taxes on at least one parcel.
There will actually be a working slaughterhouse.
A working slaughterhouse, yes. Well, it is going to YouTube. We're all set. All right, I need a motion to approve the August 5th, 2020 IDA executive partner. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
So moved by Brian, second by Mr. Biddle. Any omissions, corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Dewatering road purchase update, old business is that we've met with WCC to discuss the transfer. We are currently in the process of getting the easement / maintenance agreement ready for them. They have committed to turn over the 3 pieces of property in January. We're doing it for tax reasons. And timing wise, do over tax reasons, they go right off in the new year. And we will save some tax money because until tax status day on March 1st, that property will still be taxable until it switches over. So we'll get everything together and set up and move it over to, we record all the deeds at one time. We'll have them all at one time. So that's the status on that.
Well, Mr. Chairman, just to be clear, the transfer will be in January. What's the differential between January and March 1st?
I'm not quite sure what it is.
Will it fall under us and then it won't be taxable?
On March 1st, we fall into that's tax status day. Tax status day is when everything's reset.
Yes.
So because it's taxable right now,
Yes.
on March 1st, it goes non-tax. The IDA would get non-tax, tax exempt status on those pieces of property.
But Jan, Feb will still be taxed and we'll pay, and the IEA will pay those taxes. That was, thank you for the clarity.
There'll be prorations there.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll have someone come in there and we actually have more than one party interested over there. One wants to use it for, I call it char-broil. It's biochar. What they do is take refuse such from food waste, other wastes, and it'd be perfect for the slaughterhouse there because they take all the renderings from the slaughterhouse. What they do is they cook it down till it's carbon fertilizer. And they use it for fertilizer. A lot of farmers like it, and it's a good way to get rid of the soil, get rid of the waste. We have another company which wants to use it for some form of agricultural. And then we have another company that wants to buy the entire site. So we'll see what happens. So at least we have some activity, and the key is getting the road in there so that everyone has durable access to the property. Because right now there's 3 parties that own 4 parties that own the road. That's what the biggest thing at the WCC was. We couldn't get durable access to the site, so we couldn't get the title. And the insurance company wouldn't write things off, so that delayed things over there. So hopefully we have one company that has durable access, and we'll be in much better shape.
So will all 4 come together in January? And it'll be all totally us?
That's the plan. We hope everyone keeps their word. What is the status of writing those?
Me, that's mine, Chuck. I'm working on it. You're on my agenda today to finish it up and get it over to you so Mike can look at that. But we have to have 2 separate agreements, right? Because the one agreement isn't going to go on record about any of the deal with holding all the documents in escrow.
I thought it was gonna go on.
You want to put that into the easement agreement that goes on record?
We put an easement in, but didn't you say we record that? It's up to you, I mean,
The agreement that we have with them, they're going to file these. Okay. I think you should just do a separate agreement.
do a separate.
Yeah, I
agreement.
don't think we can complicate it with that easement because that'll go away when we don't get recorded, so.
We'll get that done pretty soon.
I think-
questions on that? Recapture updates, I think we're all set on recapture, John.
Yeah, I think the only one we're waiting for.
We didn't get the
cover
transmittal,
letter
the, yeah.
for LG,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Any other old business?
And just, it's not really under recapture, but I just want to let everyone know that the school taxes have been sent out to all the projects.
You send them a sedative with it, so they don't get too excited when they see the bills.
No, it wasn't in the budget this year.
Potential projects. We did receive, I did send out last night, I did receive an application from ABDF Ventures, which is actually Attain Enterprises up in Chester. They're looking to build a large warehouse, not warehouse, processing and growing facility for medical marijuana. And we spent some time talking on the phone with them, and we looked at other options, so they're putting it in there. So our next step is to bring it to the full board meeting. A full board meeting, we will have to schedule a public meeting, public hearing. And I work with the applicant to solidify the pilot and how that's going to be structured, because on one part of the pilot, the existing building, they have a 45B. And surprising that they do not have on the 45B, there's not school taxes included in the original one. So we'll get the numbers ready, get them signed off, check the application, make sure everything's all set and everything's in place. Any comments on it, Kara?
No, I mean, we've had some initial conversations with them. It sounds like a suitable project for the IDA. I think the one piece is we're just gonna have to work out what that pilot agreement looks like with them because of their current exemption that they already have. But otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Any other comments? I haven't gone through it in full detail. I kind of skimmed it this morning.
Any questions on the project? Good project,
And good, they've been
good company.
a good partner to Warren County in this greater area, and certainly Greater Peckham Company's been fantastic, both counties. And they've been responsible in everything they do.
What is the town of Chester's position on this particular part of the project?
Talked to Craig, I hope he was here today. Craig Leggett's on the board, supervisor up there, as you know. And I talked to him yesterday, he said, you know, we don't like to lose tax revenue, we need to make sure the company gets up and running. They have been very upfront that they are doing this in some part of speculation, based on medical marijuana and any further developments in the area of cannabis. So we'll see what happens and go from there. So I know they have some good products up there, and that's what Craig's feeling is. Employment, and as you read some of the application, getting this assistance helps them do a better job.
Another 18
Find more
employees,
people.
yeah.
Another 18 employees, and it'd be good for Chester town.
So you got planning board approval also?
Yes.
So this also anticipates recreational use, things like they're growing in here.
Yes.
Despite that, I'm still very good about it.
The reality is New York, you don't see that. There's gonna be one of the strict
Oh,
laws.
absolutely.
You know the government's gonna put that position.
So the public hearing, and then the next step would be to do the inducement resolution. And go from there.
Yeah, they already have their approvals from the municipality, so we won't have a contingency on secret. We'll be able to accept that finding already. So we'll be in good shape to move this forward when they're ready.
When So next meeting, we'll have them give a presentation, beginning of the meeting. What they're doing about the company and everything else like that, so she'll be there. Something else I was thinking of, I forgot about it. Maybe there's not so much on the plate today, so. I'm a little confused. I can't stand that. But no, they've been very nice to work with and nice to talk to and very cooperative, so. Look at that. Okay. Any questions on a potential project? Okay. Any other business? Pretty soon, we have to start on our budget for 2021. And the audit committee, finance committee can start doing it. Start working on it. COO and Ally and everything. Nice to do. I think we have to take a hard look at our budget next year.
Did you get the moment?
Well, who's CFO, CEO?
CEO.
CEO, CFO.
He's everything.
Okay. Okay.
I know, but I'm trying to get your head bigger.
Okay.
So,
So,
could you remind us who the finance and audit committee is? Do we have that, Ms. Sally, or maybe you could send an email out later?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I have a feeling not only that Mr. Losaw is on it, I have a feeling I'm on it as well.
Yes,
Okay.
your chair.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Brian.
audit and finance is Mike Biddle.
You're welcome, Mike.
Mr. Losaw.
Yeah, and myself.
All right, I will get that together.
Okay. Also like to see a little more activity on the sales and marketing side. I talked to Dan Bruno, so hopefully we'll get that straightened out.
That's been me holding that up, so we will get a meeting together on that. Yep.
I'm going to ask Mr. Grasso to join the sales and marketing committee also.
That would be awesome.
Good. Okay, I have no other news. Anything else come before the committee? Okay. Then I'll adjourn the IDA Executive Park Committee. And I'll open the CDC Executive Governance Committee. I need approval of July 8th, 2020 minutes.
We need to take attendance again, or this is just rolling over?
Just rolling over.
Okay.
Need a motion to approve the.
Move it.
Moved by Brian, second by Mike. Any comments, commission? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I did want to say, I did forget one thing. We are doing the delineation up at the IDA Park. We were there last week doing it, so we should have the results pretty soon, so we'll know what properties we can sell or can't sell.
And that's all the properties together?
We did all the properties. We did not do that huge piece beyond
The back
the
corner?
back corner where the logging did so much damage to it. It now went from dry land to a waterlogged park. At some point, we have to figure out what we want to do that. I don't know if the local farmer wanted to add that to the farm or something, but to us, it's not cost effective to even think about developing that property. It would be probably, as we figured out, almost $1 million to get the road in there, get electricity in there, get water in there, get sewer in there. And we can't see very little return. There's been a lot of companies that looked at that piece of property, and no one seems to want to go any farther. One company wanted to use part of it for building, another part for corn and stuff for agricultural, but it's just new with that. So we'll see. All right, any old business, no new business, and then I'd like to adjourn the executive part meeting. So we are done.
I think Mike here more often because I like the meetings, correct?
I think that was a function of the agenda, not the.
Yeah,
Take
quiet.
the credit. Take the credit.
Yep, are we off, you two?